If I sound a little funny making this video, it's because the fever has come back. But I felt like that I should relate a couple of visions that I had. Two very different visions in two very different places. I was standing on a road and I could not tell whether it was made of gold or what, but the grass was the greenest that I've ever seen in my life. The sky was bluer than any blue. Crystal clear, not a cloud in the sky. And ahead of me stood a group of people. And they were shimmering. That's the only way I can say it. And as I drew closer, I saw my friends there. I saw the old saints that I grew up watching shouting their hairpins out of their hair. I saw Mom and Dad. And I greeted a few people, and I mouthed the words, "I want to see him." And that quickly, the crowd split. Not on their own, but it was like they were moved. But it was like they expected it. There was no reaction to it. They just kept looking at me and smiling. And in the middle of the horizon, there was a great golden figure with a beautiful crown on his head. And this figure, as I said, shined like nothing on earth, certainly not any gold I've seen. His throne was gold, and he sat there with, I could see his face, and he sat there with neither a smile nor a scowl on his face, but it was a look of regal splendor, a look of knowing what he knows. And I knew it was Jesus. And I did not try to approach him. I just stood there looking up on his face. And I know that he was aware of me, although he did not look down. The vision changed. Or the vision faded. And a few minutes later, I don't know how many of you remember a man called Ayatollah Khomeini. He was the first Islamic dictator for Iran after the fall of the Shah. And I recognized him because of the impression that his face made upon my sight. There was pure evil in the man's look. Didn't look like any humanity was still there. And he had a scowl on his face. And I remember that face. And I was standing on the edge of a precipice. And I could feel the heat and see the emanating heat waves coming up from out of this precipice. I looked down and I saw a figure crawling toward me. He did not look at me until he got about 5 feet from me, and I recognized the man's face. It was him. And when he opened his eyes, he had no eyeballs. They were just flames. He opened his mouth in what looked like to me extreme, excruciating pain. and his mouth was full of fire. Although he was not touching the fire below, it was like he personally was on fire. His life was burning because of the decision that he made. And everything that he was, everything that he had been, was being destroyed in that unquenchable fire. And I felt like if the man got to the ledge, which he didn't, he slid back down. And he was the only vision I saw, the only figure that I saw there. But I felt like if the man got to the ledge, he would still not have escaped that place. He would not have escaped that fire. He would not have escaped that torment. I just thought I'd share that with you. God bless you. Pray for me. Keep me in your prayers. I am under terrific attack by the world of evil. I was feeling pretty good this morning, and it came back on me. So I'm going to lay back down and see if God will continue to give me the victory. God bless you. God keep you.